Hello, I'm Ailie Finlay and I'm here on behalf of the Wigtown Book Festival to bring you some rhymes for November. And I'm going to start off by sweeping up the leaves. To and fro, to and fro, with my little brush I go. If you happen to have a nice soft brush, you could brush your friend's palm with it. Pastry brushes can be quite nice and soft to use for this rhyme. To and fro, to and fro, with my little brush I go. It is chilly work brushing those leaves up in November. Hands get cold and feet get cold. Hands are cold, feet are cold. Autumn winds are blowing. Rub your hands, stamp your feet, and soon you will be glowing. You could rub your friend's hands if you like, and rub their toes as well. You could even take your shoes off if you want to for this rhyme. Hands are cold, feet are cold. Autumn winds are blowing. Rub your hands, stamp your feet, and soon you will be glowing. And if everybody's glowing and warm, we're ready to set off on our journey. We're going to go stepping over stepping stones. 1, 2, 3. Stepping over stepping stones. Come with me. Stepping over stepping stones. 1, 2, 3. Stepping over stepping stones. Come with me. Stepping over stepping stones, 1, 2, 3. Stepping over stepping stones, come with me. And we're going to walk and walk and walk and walk all the way to the sea. And when we get to the sea, we find a wee little house. I know a house, a cold, cold house, a cold, cold house by the sea. There's a wee little mouse in that cold, cold house, in that cold, cold house by the sea. Why don't you rub your friend's arms every time we say cold? Okay, here we go. I know a house, a cold, cold house, a cold, cold house by the sea. There's a wee little mouse in that cold, cold house, in that cold, cold house by the sea. Let's take that house and make it a little bit taller, and a little bit taller, and a little bit taller, and make it really, 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 really tall and turn it into a lighthouse. Roundabout and roundabout and up the spiral stair. 1 step, 2 step, right up in the air. My friend Wilf enjoys this rhyme, don't you, Wilf? Why don't you come over here and join in with the roundabout rhyme? Here we go. Roundabout and roundabout and up the spiral stair. 1 step, 2 step, and right up in the air. Well, at the top of the stair is our wee little mouse running around and around and around. Got your little mouse? Here we go. Runabout and runabout runs the little mousey. Runabout and runabout, and in his little hoosey. Runabout and runabout runs the little mousey. Runabout and runabout, and in his little hoosey. At the top of the stair in the lighthouse is the wee little mouse and also the lighthouse keeper. He is just having a nice cup of tea. Maybe he'll make a cup for you and for me. Here's a cup, and here's a cup. Here's a pot of tea. Pour a cup, pour a cup, and share some tea with me. If you like, you can make your cup and put it on your friend's hand like this. Here's a cup, and here's a cup, and here's a pot of tea. Pour a cup and pour a cup and share some tea with me. Now, some of you may not be so keen on tea, in which case we could fill that teapot full of hot chocolate. Are you ready? Here we go. Here's a cup, and here's a cup, and here's a pot of chocolate. Pour a cup, and pour a cup, and share some chocolate with me. Maybe we'll put on some marshmallows and lots of squirty, squirty cream. Once we've finished our hot chocolate, it is time for us to go back home like this. Roundabout and roundabout and down the spiral stair. 1 step, 2 step, right down there. Roundabout and roundabout and down the spiral stair. 1 step, 2 step, and right down there. Roundabout and roundabout and down the spiral stair. 1 step, 2 step, and right down there. 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 1 step, 2 st there. And it's time for us to say goodbye to the lighthouse keeper. Goodbye to the wee little mouse running round and round. And it is time for me and for Wilf to say goodbye to you. Thank you very much for joining in, and we'll be back with more rhymes in December. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye. Goodbye.